Hello, hello, hello. I am the Trinity, and this is another segment of Acts for the Kingdom. And this is a young lady that I came across the other night, and she spoke a little bit about how she relapsed. And it was due to her being around the same activities that she left. She mentioned that her boyfriend was released from prison and he was, doing drugs. So she was around that. She saw that. She witnessed it. So she started back using again and she ended up relapsing and she lost everything. And now she is back at square one. So if there's anybody watching this, just, learn from her situation and never go back to a dead thing. All right. How are you guys today?
We're okay.
All right. What's your name?
My name's Jordan. This is Roxy.
All right. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Roxy. She's adorable. How old are you?
I am 31.
You're 31. And what's your situation right now?
I'm living on the streets.
What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
A lot. I relapsed on heroin like a year and 2 months ago, and eventually started doing fentanyl, which is like extremely expensive and doesn't last as long as heroin. So I ended up losing my job because I worked at a rehab.
So you were working at a rehab?
Yeah, I was working at the state ran rehab here in Dallas, actually.
Okay, so you had a pretty good stable job.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
An apartment, everything. But I relapsed, and I tried several times to quit. Went to a bunch of different like detoxes and stuff, and I just couldn't stay stopped. So I resigned my position at the rehab and started just like doing like odd jobs and stuff like that to try to make it, and wasn't able to pay bills and also maintain my habits. The habit won, the drugs won, and I lost my apartment and eventually sold my car and
wow.
everything.
So you lost your apartment, you sold your car.
Yeah.
What made you relapse? Were you by a person? Did you visit a place, or it was just an emotion that just came to you?
My husband got out of prison, and I pretty much like came home and immediately started using again.
Wow.
So I maintained sobriety for several months with him using, and eventually like I just couldn't do it anymore. So I couldn't just like keep.
And so those familiar emotions just came back and just hit you.
It was just like being sober and just like watching someone like get high all day every day, and just like him being like trying to do anything, and he's just like high as hell. Like I just couldn't stand it, honestly. Like,
so it was basically because you were around a person that was doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. How can you encourage a girl that's dating somebody that's doing drugs? What would you tell her?
There's not anything you could do. You have to leave. You have to. There's not. He's gonna get you high before you get him sober. Period. And it sucks, but that's how it is.
So you can't really save a person that doesn't want to be saved.
You can't save anyone. Period. They have to save themselves.
They have to want to be saved.
No, they have to save themselves. They don't. Yeah, they have to want it, but they have to save themselves. You can't save nobody. You're not God.
Right.
God has to save them, not you.
I like that. So what's your plans right now to get back on your feet?
I planning on going to the stew pot soon and try to get on the rapid rehousing program and get on the free methadone program that they offer, so I don't have to pay the $12 a day to do methadone.
Methadone. And what's methadone, if you could tell the viewers? Some may not know.
Methadone is it's an opiate antagonist, so it mimics the effects of opiates. It's a man-made opiate. It is an opiate, but it is also an antagonist, so it mimics the effects of opiates to trick your brain into thinking that you're still getting heroin or fentanyl, to help you get off of the substance.
Okay.
So it's a substitution, basically, but it's a legal form. It's still a drug. It's still an opiate. So you're just substituting an illegal one for a legal one, and somehow that's better. But
okay.
At least I don't have to pay for it.
All right. How long do you think it's probably going to take for you to kind of recover? get back where you left off at?
Probably,
if you stay focused.
It took me last time when I finally decided to go to detox for a month. I was in rehab for 90 days, sober living for 6 months, and then it took me about a year to get my own place. So it was about a year and a half last time before, from being on the streets to job, place, car. It was about a year and a half, which is a pretty rapid turnaround for somebody. I don't plan on it necessarily being that quick again, but however long it takes, it's worth it.
Okay.
This is not a life worth living.
Right, especially in the winter.
It's terrible out here.
Do you think your ex is going to somehow reach back out to you or kind of locate you? So,
oddly enough, he actually left me to go to rehab about 2 months ago.
All right, so he left you to go to rehab. So are you going to rekindle that relationship once he comes out, or what are you thinking about?
I don't know. I have to go. I'm sorry.
Okay.